got like another question. Can you talk about energy spaces you have visited in Odisha? I'll just like go very briefly regarding this Odisha. A few of the places I visited were the Jagannath Puri and some of the samadhis. I think many of you already know the Advaita Guru of Ramakrishna Paramhamsa. The Totapuri Samadhi is also in Jagannath Puri, in Puri. I think like 5 kilometers west of the main Jagannath Puri temple. It's very powerful space. And inside the Jagannath Puri complex, like if you ask me, Jagannath Puri complex is actually the, I would say the most powerful energy complex in the entire world, where you have got like even the Shakti Peeths and all the temples in a small complex. Why I tell you the complex is because it looks like a fortress, and it has got like a 10, 15, even more temples around that, and all of them are very, very powerfully alive. So that is another temple. And other things like I visited Konark temple also I visited, but unfortunately like the deity is not there. And not only that, like you cannot actually go closer to the place where the deity used to be. So Konark is not the best place to meditate. But like there is one temple like a little fascinating in Bhubaneswar. There are too many temples in Bhubaneswar. I would actually say that like in Odisha, Bhubaneswar should be called as the, you can say, the Kashi of the East, I would like to say, because like there are too many temples. Me and another Anna was there who was traveling with me in the Yatra. And there are so many live temples, but like I couldn't see any people, most of the people not taking care of them, still alive. It was very sad for me to see also that a lot of the idols were desecrated and destroyed and everything. It feels very painful to me. I went to the Mohini temple, the you can say the feminine form of the Lord Vishnu. She was very powerful, but I could actually feel the pain the deity was actually going through. I don't know like whether I should be sharing all these kind of things in the platform. Again, like just take it as a grain of salt. If I don't say this, I think like some of the possibilities will be lost for many of your people. There are too many things I think you guys are not asking enough. I'm getting like a very, not too deep or any questions what I was expecting. But anyways, I could be more wilder like while I was traveling with other people. But again, now coming back, like Mohini temple was very powerful. Like I could feel her pain of that temple. Other things in that one, like there is one temple called Raja Rani temple, which actually I would say like a lot of temples are very powerful in like Odisha, like in Bhubaneswar itself. Lingaraj is exceptional. It also has got a very big, the complex, energy complex from there. And if you guys have engineer, like there is a very powerful temple also over there, like which is related with the Vishwakarma, and his linga is also very, very powerful. So we just need to understand one thing is, in the past, if you go through the Himalayas region or the Uttarakhand or something, Shiva linga does not necessarily meant the form of the linga or the Shiva linga form does not always necessarily meant it was for the Shiva alone. You have to understand this. It is a recent happening. In the past, in my experience, I'm saying like I'm not the expert in the expert in this field or something, but whichever temples I visited, if you see, even if you see like a Vishnu temple or the Ganesha temple or something, there will always be certain things like linga was there. Why it was kept like that way, why the linga form was used was just like Sadhguru says, the less friction of the energy, it's the best way to store the energy. So different dimensions of energies were stored there. So in the Lingaraj temple in Odisha also, like of course the sanctum is very powerful. Beyond that, like there are a lot of temples around that which are very much alive. And this is like one thing was like exceptional linga also very powerful, which is the Vishwakarmeshwar linga. Of course, because like I also studied engineering, like most of the people nowadays. We're living in like a 21st century, so I think like most of us are striving to become engineers. And apart from that one, I was coming back to the Raja Rani temple, like the idol has been removed. But if you go inside the sanctum, the energy imprint is still there. You can go and sit and meditate over there, because this temple is now used only for the jogging. Very sad life we are living in, that these beings were capable of consecrating this kind of powerful forms, investing their entire life and energies and everything. These places are left like this. You have to buy a ticket, of course, to go inside. Maybe possibly if you're local, like they would allow you, you can just go for jogging. And if you go inside the sanctum, there's no deity, no idol, nothing is there, no puja happening, but you can still find the presence of the deity which used to be there. So the yatra was crazy. A lot of things are there to share, but again, like, it has to come from you guys what you want to hear, because I cannot go on like monologue. It's an ocean. It's an ocean that I'm just like trying, just like Sadhguru says, that he's going to go without sharing everything what he knows. I think possibly it might be true for me, and I think it might be true for all of you also.